and welcome, Flip Clock fans. And yes, sometimes I think I've gone a little crazy. You know, when you get to the point where you're not really happy unless you get a new flip clock every week or so. But anyway, I'm trying to rein it in, get it under control, but I don't know. I don't think I'm winning half the time, so I'm buying more clocks than I'm selling these days, and when I don't get a clock or restore or work on something, I start feeling all rough and don't feel right. It makes you kind of wonder what's wrong with people that we have to collect stuff, and I don't know. It's just a diversion, I guess, something to do until we wait to the end. In any event, I like them, so let's do it. Talking about, feeling crazy about flip clocks, some of these lights, we're going to talk about lights here in a second, but some of these lights I have to go get at a hobby shop, and when you go in there and there's model airplanes and basically model trains, and I like trains, but I'm not into train, the model train stuff. And I was asked for some these bulbs that we use for the flip clocks. I'll show you here in a little bit. And they said, well, what are you going to use them for? Kind of like they're accusing me of something, some evil or something. I said, well, I'm going to put it in a flip clock. And you'd have thought I just took a crap right on their floor the way they looked at me, and I'm not kidding you. So I hate going in there, but sometimes that's where I have to go to get my bulbs. So you do what you have to do. And that brings us to flip clocks. And if you're watching this, if you made it this far, you're probably as wacky as I am. So join the club. Speaking of which, go to Flip Clock Fans if you want to join that club. But anyway, what we've got here are some replacement bulbs that at the time of this video are actually on eBay. And these are brand new. They're fabricated probably to the same specifications or even a little better than what was put in your clock. So if you're missing a neon glow bulb or one's going out on you or burning out, I made these up from components that I got off the internet. And they're high quality. They're top notch. The wires these are actually rated for 1,000 volts. And of course, these are 120 volt household current. And I've got one jammed in over here. That's 110, 120 volt there. Now the orange, it don't render exactly as it does in real life, but it's the same orange that you get with your flip clocks. It looks really good. Now these are the bulbs I was talking about. The model shop people didn't want to give them to me. So tough. And you can get these on eBay, internet, different sites, but 20 of them will run you about $23, $25. But these are ready for 12 volts, but typically your clocks will run on 6 to 9 volts off of the circuit board. So you see this is a 9 volt battery. Now it's a little brighter on the video here than in real life, but I'll tell you, these actually run at the same level as a clock, and we know because a couple of us at Flip Clock Fans have had hold of a new in box, like say a 6015, and that's it's the same level of light that you'd get from the original. So we're selling these in a bunch. I only make them up as needed, and I'm not really interested in going into business doing it, but they're there. Someone needs them, so. And speaking of crazy, this is my son.
Here's Christian. When you get the time, come visit us at flipclockfans.com.